Anyway, that's the situation. Starting tomorrow, you'll be working here.
Isn't this the one struggling with sales? I rebuilt the whole system.
Whoa! What on earth are you?
I think it's about time I got into project development. I'm Keiichi Sato. I'm a programmer at Tokimeki Systems.
How's the system check coming along?
That's my boss, the head of the systems department, Kazumasa Terayama. Technically, I work under him. Hello, Mr. Terayama.
Weren't you supposed to clock out at noon today?
Huh?
Well, you're getting transferred tomorrow, aren't you?
Wait, transferred?
Don't tell me you haven't read your transfer notice yet. Here, take a look. I know I told you about this before.
Oh, right. Damn, I was so buried in work I completely forgot.
You really need to keep your desk more organized. Otherwise, you might miss something important. Anyway, that's the situation. Starting tomorrow, you'll be working here.
Isn't this the one struggling with sales?
Yeah, they're short-staffed. If someone as talented as you goes, I'm sure it'll help them a lot.
I still have unfinished work, but this might actually be a good opportunity. If I can contribute, I'd be happy to go. I've been wanting to do more than just system checks for a while now.
That's a huge help. Don't worry, I'll take care of your work here. Just leave it to me.
And just like that, I got transferred to Kagayaki Systems.
I'm Yui Naegi, the branch manager here. Nice to meet you.
Looking forward to working with you.
Let's cut to the chase. Can you fix this?
Yui's been testing the security system, but it won't start at all.
Let me take a look. A few minutes later, I rebuilt the whole system.
No way. What on earth are you?
Huh?
You even checked the schematics? There's no way anyone could fix it this fast.
Even the SEs at Tokimeki Systems would have a hard time keeping up with this.
Well, actually,
You used to be a programmer at Kirameki Transport?
whoa, no need to freak out that much.
Wait, are you serious?
Kirameki Transport is known for being a career gold mine.
Why would you leave a place like that?
There was this big presentation for a major bus company on improving passenger convenience.
Oh, yeah. I've heard about that. It used infrared sensors to detect cards, right? It automated the whole boarding and exiting process. And Kirameki Transport was the one who proposed it, right?
Yeah, that was actually my idea. But security-wise, it wasn't as strong as what Tokimeki Soft offers.
I see.
Well, security software is our specialty.
What I lacked was knowledge in security programming. I figured if I learned it here, I could create even better, more useful systems. But man, I never thought I'd run into Mr. Terayama here.
You know him?
Yeah, we butted heads big time during that presentation.
Oh yeah, that system. In the end, they settled on using IC cards and a dedicated machine. That's how the project turned out, right?
Sure, it was great for security, but the client wanted a system that prioritized user convenience. So I kept pushing for more details on that, but looks like Mr. Terayama still hasn't forgotten about it.
He takes a lot of pride in his work, you know. He was actually my old boss.
What?
I was all fired up to learn about security programming, but I ended up spending all my time covering for him instead of working on development.
So it wasn't just me.
So, I decided to transfer with Yoko and the others, but man, it's been rough.
There aren't enough SEs, so software development is barely moving. No wonder so many people quit.
By the time we transferred, half the team was already gone.
We were practically on the verge of shutting down. I was seriously pulling my hair out.
I see. So that's how it was.
That's why I'm so glad you're here. Keiji, let's build something so amazing that Tokimeki Systems won't know what hit them.
You got it. And with that, we took our first step into something new.
Damn it, Sato. Why do you have to make this so damn complicated? Hey, Mr. Terayama. Oh, Goto. What's the matter? Could you explain what's going on with this blueprint? It's nothing like what Sato told us. The SE team is totally confused. What?
Sato told us the system would activate based on temperature and shadow detection when someone passes by, and that the security camera would automatically record.
That's exactly what I was told.
But when we built it based on your blueprint, we ran into a ton of errors.
What?
I just got back from sick leave and came to check on things. But what the hell is going on here?
Noah!
Well, the thing is,
You're telling me the software won't be finished on time?
I'm so sorry.
Explain. Now, you did say you'd handle this project in Keiichi's place, didn't you?
I never expected Sato's code to be this complex.
Goto, inform the SE team ASAP. We'll have to split up Terayama's work and somehow get this done.
understood. In the end, Terayama's workload was salvaged thanks to the SE team's relentless effort.
You guys!
What's Mr. Terayama doing at Kirameki Transport?
Oh? So, you all know each other?
Nagisa,
Keiichi, long time no see. It looks like you've been honing your skills as a programmer since you left us.
I'm really glad we get to work together again, Nagisa.
Alright, let's get down to business. The reason I called you three here today is... it's about the unmanned parking project we discussed earlier.
So you reached out to Kagayaki Soft as well?
I've heard their expertise is top-notch as well.
If I remember correctly, this is for the new highway parking area in the north, right? The plan was to sell local products through an unmanned system, right?
And that's right. Kirari City is facing a serious population decline. We were hoping an unmanned sales system could help revitalize the town.
In that case, how about this? We install unmanned storefronts and use our software for surveillance and security locks. Our software is highly advanced, utilizing motion sensors and infrared detection. It would ensure maximum security.
Hold on a second. That would drive up the cost of setting up the stores. Plus, it would only improve security, not necessarily boost interest in the town's revitalization.
If we stock the stores with local produce, that should generate enough buzz and help revitalize the area.
But that would require handling cash, which makes an unmanned system much harder to manage.
And it would put too much burden on the producers.
Well, you might have a point.
Nagisa, what do you think of this?
What's this?
A vending machine designed for unmanned sales. We provide IC cards to vending machine operators and local producers in advance. Only those with a registered card will be able to access the machine.
There's a vending machine manufacturer right here in town. We can partner with them to develop machines that integrate our system. The producers themselves would restock the machines.
The system will support electronic payments too. That way, it fits perfectly with today's cashless economy.
You even factored in cashless payments?
Security-wise, if anyone without a registered card tries to open it, the system will immediately notify both us and Kirameki Transport.
Incredible! I can't believe we can implement such a high level of security.
But if we go with this, then it's not just about our company. We'd also need to coordinate with the vending machine manufacturers. You were worried about installation costs before, weren't you?
We'll have the local businesses handle the manufacturing. That way, it directly contributes to the town's revitalization, don't you think?
Plus, having a bunch of unmanned vending machines lined up will definitely make headlines.
Well, you're not wrong. If we're talking about contributing to the local economy, I guess that makes sense. But still.
Oh, by the way, we've already spoken with the vendors. They said they can handle both options.
What?
Oh my! You went that far for us?
Since this involves hardware, it's better if we explain it directly. That way, we can also give the producers a detailed breakdown of how it works.
As long as it's easy to use, they're all for it.
And don't worry, the pricing system is super simple. It's all done through a touchscreen.
So, it's designed to be senior friendly too.
But wouldn't that cause issues if someone loses their card?
No need to worry.
We've also added facial recognition for authentication. And if they lose their card, they can have it deactivated with a quick phone call.
So, even in the worst case scenario, there's nothing to worry about.
You planned everything down to the last detail?
Keiji, you've really got the hang of sales now, too.
Guess all that time helping Yoko and the others paid off.
I can't believe Sato and his team managed to pull this off.
That reminds me, Mr. Terayama, how's the security camera system we requested coming along?
Oh, right, that. As you can see, we pulled it off perfectly.
Wait, the security camera system?
Isn't that the one Keiji was working on before he joined us?
Mr. Terayama, care to explain?
Of course, leave it to me. The beauty of this security system is that it
doesn't seem to have the voice command feature we specifically requested.
What?
Huh?
Many of our employees are elderly. We needed it to be simple for them to operate. That's why we explicitly requested a voice recognition feature.
Sato, what's going on here? I was never informed about this.
Yes, you were. I told you. I left the system specs and all the related documents on your desk. I even sent you everything digitally.
Damn it! So that pile of papers buried on my desk, that was your Hanover file?
And you were the one telling me to stay organized.
Kinda defeats the point if you're the one who's disorganized.
This is bad. We were planning to use the software for the coin lockers at the new roadside station.
Nagisa, would you let us take over this project?
What?
Keiji and I can upgrade the system and get it done.
Really?
That's ridiculous! Even with all our resources, that software took us a whole month to develop. And you think you can finish it in just a week?
Yes, we can. If it's the two of us working together, we can pull it off.
Trust us, Nagisa. I promise, we won't let your vision go to waste.
Keiji. Alright. Just make sure you finish it in 1 week.
1 week later.
No way. This can't be happening.
This is amazing! The system runs perfectly, and not only does it support voice commands, you even added fingerprint and facial recognition for user verification.
Since many users are elderly, we wanted to minimize manual operations as much as possible. That was Yui's thoughtful idea. So, we optimized the design within budget to make it happen.
And didn't I tell you? I won't let your dream fall apart.
Keiji, thank you, truly.
And with that, the deal with Kirameki Transport was officially finalized. On the way back.
I still can't believe they actually pulled this off. Just the two of them? Even with twice the manpower, we barely managed it.
With Yui and Keiji working together, this outcome was inevitable.
Noah!
What are you doing here?
I came to discuss something with 3 of you.
Discuss what?
Swing by the Tokimeki Systems office and see for yourselves.
What the?
The SE team looks like they're scrambling.
Sato! Are you coming back?
Huh?
Wait, you're not? What are you talking about, Goto?
No. What are you talking about, Mr. Terayama?
The blueprints are full of missing details, and the code is a mess. The whole SE team is in over their heads trying to fix it every day.
He's right.
This is a disaster.
I've been handling other tasks while checking everything. There was no choice but to have someone cover for me.
Keiji handled all of that by himself.
He was an assistant. That much should be.
You couldn't do it yourself, so why do you assume Keiji could handle it effortlessly?
Sato, please. Please, come back. Wait, what? We could work with confidence because of your blueprints. If this keeps up, we're all gonna burn out.
This is what your team is saying, Mr. Terayama.
But bringing him back isn't an option.
In that case, I guess we have no choice. Yui, Keiji, would you be willing to take in some of our SEs on temporary assignment?
What?
You mean a transfer?
He's been saying for a while now that he wants to learn from you both. He can also handle our outsourced projects while he's there. Could you give him the chance to learn from your team?
This can't be happening. Hold on, I can handle the request we've received.
That's exactly what you said before, and yet here we are.
This was just a one-time issue. Next time, I swear.
I actually have a different job in mind for you.
A different job?
There's a department drowning in work that could really use an extra set of hands.
I see.
If that's the case, I'd be happy to take it on. I'll make sure it gets done right.
How did it come to this?
And so, Terayama was reassigned to the busiest team in our entire group, Doko Doko Soft.
No, I just can't keep up with this level of expertise. This level of precision. How the heck am I supposed to handle this? Just deciphering the code is hard enough for me. How am I supposed to check the entire system too? This is impossible. It's like a rigged game.
In the end, Terayama lost all confidence in his abilities and resigned voluntarily. His pride was completely shattered. Now, he's jobless and just staring into the void. Meanwhile, as for us,
We're totally swamped, huh?
we were supposed to be filling the gaps, but this feels just like before.
What are you talking about? If it's this kind of good problem to have, then bring it on. Besides, as long as you and I are working together, we can handle anything, right?
You got it. Whether it's work or life, I found the perfect partner. Thanks for sticking with us till the end.
Don't forget to subscribe.
Don't ignore me. That would be pretty rude, don't you think?
Hey, maybe there's a good reason.
Let's go, Nagisa. What?
It's nice to see you again.
Wait, isn't that? My name is Keiichi Sato. I work as a recruitment coordinator, and today I was attending my company's founding anniversary party. But then, man, the other day I visited Uki Uki Corp to make some sales, but honestly, the company wasn't that big. There are a lot of older employees, and they weren't very familiar with handling machines, so I ended up turning them down.
What? Really?
Hey guys, long time no see. I guess it's been since we graduated high school, huh?
What? Keiichi? Seriously? It's been so long. I never thought I'd run into an old classmate here.
Since you're at this party, I assume you got into a pretty good company, huh? No, not really. I'm in corporate sales now. Don't tell me you're working as a waiter here. Ha ha ha. You haven't changed a bit, Akihito. Oh, wow. That woman is gorgeous. I'm gonna go talk to her. Huh? Akihito, wait. Hi, is something wrong? If you need, I'd be happy to assist you. Nagisa. Hey, don't ignore me. That would be pretty rude, don't you think?
Hey, maybe there's a good reason.
Don't you think it's also rude of you to suddenly speak to a stranger like that? Huh? And she's my fiancée, Nagisa. Fiancée? Nagisa was born with hearing difficulties, so she has some troubles hearing. Oh, I see. That's the only reason why she didn't notice you speaking to her. Oh, okay. Anyway, I also had no idea you were engaged. It's surprising to see you get engaged even before me. But I think you guys look great together.
Hey, you've been acting a bit rude, Akihito.
Huh? What are you talking about? I'm just joking around like we did back in school.
We're adults now. Besides, suddenly approaching an unfamiliar woman like that, I'd say that's really inconsiderate and rude. Nagisa, let's go. The way you act and think in everyday life will show in your work as well. You should be more mindful.
What the hell? Just because you have a fiancé, you think you can talk to me like that? Huh. Whatever. Guess it's okay as long as you're happy, Keiichi.
Don't forget what you did today.
Huh?
His comment from earlier bothers me. I guess I need to look into this. A few days later.
Alright, Tokimeki Corp is one of our major clients. I need to leave a good impression for the future. What?
It's nice to see you again.
Nagisa and Keiichi? Why are you guys here?
You know the president, Miss Nagisa?
The president?
More importantly, what do you mean by contract termination?
Yeah. Why was the contract suddenly canceled?
Don't you already know the reason better than anyone, Akihito?
Me?
Didn't you say at the company's founding party that you turned down Uki Uki Corp just because it was a small company that had many elderly employees and lacked technological proficiency?
You heard that? Did you really say that?
Yuki Core is actually planning to expand its business soon. The office supplies you provide, like copy machines, furniture, and stationery, are going to be essential for them. But instead of listening to what they had to say, you judged them solely on first impressions and assumed it would lead to a big contract.
Upon further investigation, I found that the subcontractors' working conditions aren't great, leading to a decline in production, and because of that, the overall business performance has been dropping. Am I right?
One of the subcontractor factories had its contract terminated, putting pressure on the other factories. But they found a new factory, so it's no longer an issue.
We simply don't want to work with someone who only thinks about short-term gains.
But, Miss Nagisa, you weren't even listening to our conversation, were you? I don't know how Keiichi explained it to you, but this must be a misunderstanding.
Nagisa may have been born with hearing difficulties, but she wears a hearing aid, and she can understand most conversations by reading lips.
It's true that in a noisy place like that party venue, it can be harder to catch everything, but I understood the general content of what you said.
But that party was a private event. It shouldn't have anything to do with this contract termination.
We've also heard about your recent decline in business performance. And let me remind you, you were the one who made us look into this situation more closely. The party had nothing to do with it. I'm not bitter like that.
Thank you for standing up for me, but it's really okay.
There's no way I'd stay silent when someone insults my beloved fiancé.
Keiichi.
Akihito, did you say something inappropriate at that party? No. I just casually mentioned a few things about our clients.
You should always be mindful of what you say at events, where business partners are present.
How can we possibly trust someone who speaks carelessly in public?
Not to mention, you rudely accused Nagisa of ignoring you just because she didn't respond to you immediately. It's not just about that party. You need to be more aware of your surroundings and make better judgments.
Akihito, how could you be so disrespectful? I sincerely apologize on behalf of him. He's still new to the company, so please, just this once, could you please reconsider the termination of the contract?
I never imagined Nagisa and Keiichi to be our business partners.
You should turn off your phone during business negotiations. That's basic etiquette.
What's with him? Does he think he can lecture me just because he has more experience than me? Looks like it's all gonna be okay.
Jeez, put your phone away. Let's get back to the discussion.
I'm really sorry, but I have an urgent call to take. Please excuse me for a moment.
Akihito.
Yeah, I see. Thank you. So, contract terminated, right? That's okay, it can't be helped.
What?
His attitude seems very different compared to earlier.
I guess we weren't meant to work together. I'll let myself out now.
I apologize, but please excuse us for today. Why are you doing things on your own?
Actually, Tanaka Corporation has agreed to sign a contract with us, so I'll make up for it with that.
What? Is that so? Even so, your rude attitude from earlier needs to be worked on.
1 month later.
So far, things are going well with the deal with Tanaka Corporation, but they keep suddenly asking to reduce the number of deliveries and speed up shipments. I feel like these small changes are taking up so much of my time. Oh, hello, Miss Tanaka. The copy machine broke down again? As I mentioned last time, it's not something that should break down so easily.
Even so, it's not working, and we need it fixed. I followed the manual and checked for paper jams, but...
Okay, I'll come check it out then. How many times has this happened already? Is that Keiichi and Nagisa? Miss Tanaka just started her company while Tokimeki Corp is a major firm. Could they be working together on something? I knew it. My instincts were right. Yo, Keiichi.
Oh, Akihito. Judging by your outfit, you're working right now, right?
What are you talking about? We're still old classmates.
Even if you're classmates, there's still a way to conduct yourself professionally.
My bad. So, why are you here? Are you working with Miss Tanaka?
That's not something I can discuss with an outsider like you.
Come on, we're classmates.
You need to stop acting like a college student.
Oh God, you're still mad.
Nagisa, go wait in the car.
Okay.
What's this about?
I'll be blunt. It doesn't matter if we're old classmates. As a professional and a business partner, I've tolerated you till now, but I'll never forget what you did at that party.
But Keiichi has never gotten mad at me before. Did I really do something that bad?
You always change the way you speak depending on who you talk to. Even in business negotiations, you unconsciously evaluate people, and you don't notice that people notice this stuff. You should be more careful.
Huh? What? Ugh, whatever. I'm leaving.
I'm glad our deal with Miss Tanaka is finally coming together.
It's all thanks to you, Keiichi. I'm really grateful for your help.
No, I was able to come so far because you were here for me. Anyway, we'll probably have to meet with Akihito again while working on this project.
Yeah.
1 month later.
Why did the contract with Miss Tanaka's company get terminated? I really have no idea. They just contacted us saying they wanted to end it. I'm about to go ask for more details.
I hope you didn't do something to offend them again.
Of course not. If they're unilaterally terminating the contract, there will be penalties for them to pay.
That's true.
Miss Tanaka, what's going on here? We were delivering your requests as quickly and efficiently as possible. Wait, Keiichi and Nagisa are here too? This feels like deja vu.
I sincerely apologize for terminating the contract, but we had to make this decision for the company. I hope you understand.
Are you not working with Tokimeki Corp? I thought that meant your business would stabilize.
Well, in a way, you're right.
We decided to merge with them and move forward together.
What? Why? Your company didn't seem to be struggling that much.
The survival rate of companies after 5 years is only about 40%. Even if a company starts off well, that doesn't guarantee long-term success. To be honest, running the company has been quite stressful, and our revenue has been slowly declining. That's when Keiichi reached out to me.
I saw a great opportunity to grow and create a better future for this company, and I think it would do good for our company as well.
I see. Well, mergers happen all the time. I can understand that, but why terminate our contract?
Exactly. We delivered so many copy machines, furniture, and office supplies. Why cut us off now?
Startups require a lot of office equipment in the beginning when they're starting up their business, especially equipment like copy machines.
So are you saying they only needed a high volume of deliveries at the beginning? I thought they were just spending a lot because business was going well.
I am, of course, aware of that. However, the products we handle are of excellent quality, so they may be a bit pricey, but we take pride in their reliability.
He's right. We've always provided support all this time. We came every time you called us, even though the copy machine wasn't even broken.
That's exactly the problem.
What do you mean?
We decided to introduce machines that are easy to use and user-friendly. I understand that you must have had a tough time, but Miss Tanaka and her employees were also struggling when the machine wouldn't function.
We felt bad calling you so many times, so we tried out the copy machines recommended by Keiichi and his team, and it turned out to be incredibly easy to use. None of our employees had any trouble with it. The higher the performance, the longer it takes to get used to it. It's just that since the company is still new, a more user-friendly machine was a better choice.
Come to think of it, the copy machine we delivered is...
I know that usability is important, but speed and print quality must also matter, right?
Mr. Komatsu, is something wrong?
Well,
Akihito, did you push for an expensive high-performance machine just to improve your sales record?
Of course not.
If you were truly thinking about the company's best interest, you wouldn't have delivered such a costly and difficult-to-use machine. Is that true, Mr. Akihito? We trusted you and placed our orders accordingly.
I promise, once you're used to it, I'm sure you'll find it much better.
Either way, that's how it is. The contract ends here.
Wait, you're still mad about what happened at the party, aren't you? That's why you're doing this.
This is business. It can't be helped.
No way. You're only mad because I was rude to your fiancé, right?
What are you talking about? Since Keiichi was standing in front of me, I couldn't see much of what you were saying. But did you say something disrespectful to Keiichi? Huh? Did something like that really happen?
Keiichi and I were classmates in the past. I was just surprised that he got engaged before I did.
That kind of statement makes it sound like you assumed you'd be the first to get married. I see. So that's what you said.
Akihito, that's enough. I sincerely apologize for everything. I understand that our contract is now terminated.
What are you saying, Mr. Komatsu? We should at least try to talk things through.
Do you even realize whose fault this is? I told you the other day that you need to stop acting like a college student. I've tried my best to guide you, but honestly, I'm very disappointed.
But,
You need to learn to separate personal feelings from business and act accordingly. After that, Akihito worked desperately to make up for his mistakes, but his efforts backfired.
I can't believe I fell down the stairs while carrying the copy machine and got my leg fractured. Why doesn't anything ever go my way?
Nagisa, I want you to stay by my side forever.
Of course. No matter what happens, I'll always be with you, Keiichi.
Thank you for watching.
Make sure to subscribe for more.